All right, guys, I've been in the kitchen cooking up some good stuff for you. I found a bunch of YouTube channels that are super basic, but they somehow make six figures. So if you appreciate me making these types of videos, let me know by gently tapping that like button. And let's jump into it with number one on the list, which is 5 Mad Movie Makers. Now, this is a channel that creates miniature 3D model videos, which they make into movies, from miniatures like Hot Wheels, mini trains, and more, to animations and 3D concepts. And they make about $69,000 to $208,000 a month. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This channel makes a ton of money. Now that's according to vidIQ. According to View Stats, they're making about $89,000 to $248,000 a month. Now, their most viewed video is Hot Wheels Water Ride, and it's a pretty simple 3-minute video. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's a Hot Wheels doing a ride where there's a bunch of water. And this video pulled in 163 million views and made $817,000. So guys, if this doesn't inspire you, this is like, they started off making super simple videos. You know, their videos are a little bit more complex now, but still relatively simple. If this doesn't inspire you, I don't even know what to say. And I would be willing to bet that this channel has probably made at least $10 to $20 million or more. And they did it all making these super simple videos. Now, by the way, guys, one thing I always like to say is that 90% plus of YouTube channels or people that try to start YouTube channels fail. That is just the reality of the situation. It works like that with YouTube. It works like that with pretty much any business out there. Like, most people fail. And that is why I make these free videos for you where I give you advice on what to do, what not to do, etc. But I also take it a step further and I actually give you free live training like I'm doing this week with a live workshop that's completely free.
All right, quick break right now. Sitting here with my brother, Zach. He had never made a single YouTube video before in his life, and he made $214 in a single day on YouTube. And I just wanted to let you know that this week we are hosting a free one-time live workshop. So one thing that people struggle with the most is finding their niche. And that is why we actually created an AI called the Niche Validator that's gonna help you find your niche or help you dial in your niche if you already have one. And we're gonna be giving away this Niche Validator this week at a live workshop. And it's called the YouTube Content Advantage for Making Money in 2026. If you're struggling to find your niche, or you don't wanna commit months or even years to a niche that ends up not being profitable, then this is for you. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below. And once you register, hit add to calendar so it shows up on your Google, Apple, or Outlook calendar. And if for whatever reason you're watching this in the future, still check the link in the description and the pinned comment below, because we may be doing another live workshop in the future and it'll tell you when. Now, you'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. And you'll also get an update on how this guy is doing on YouTube as well. So see you this week, and back to your regularly scheduled programming.
All right, next channel is ya boy Roshi. Now, this guy makes about $16,000 to $47,000 a month, and he's done a lot of content on his channel, but basically what he's doing now is group reaction videos to anime series and popular shows, as well as popular video games, and he shares live commentary, humor, and emotional responses.
George Washington over here.
Guy with a crown.
So this is quite simple types of content to make. He's basically just reacting to animes, shows, video games, etc. And so he basically just watches content all day, reacts to it, it gets filmed and cut up, and then he's making $16,000 to $47,000 a month doing that. Now, his channel wasn't always like this. It started off a bit different. So his first videos that really took off were Plays God of War Once and Plays God of War Too Much. And these videos are absolutely hilarious, but basically what he did is he took sort of jokes or memes from the game and then he just kind of acted them out in real life. And God of War is a great game, I agree. But yeah, super simple channel where he just reacts to different, video games, animes, etc. And he makes a ton of money doing it. I mean, look at this one. Never Give Up Demon Slayer Season 2 Episode 17 Reaction. 3 million views. Crazy. All right, next channel is Photo Owl Timelapse, and this channel is just wild. Basically, they do photo time lapses of different household materials, food, etc., and just sees what happens to them over time. And they make about $5,000 to $16,000 a month doing this. And the channel is a bit over the hill. Like the channel is not as good as it used to be in terms of views because they made way more money in the past. So for instance, their most viewed video ever was how long can a McDonald's paper cup holder hold liquid? 4K time lapse. That video got 25 million views and made them $36,000. So literally all they did is just take super cheap items that are just kind of interesting to see what happens to them over time, and then set up a time-lapse camera, record them, and that's it. And people find it fascinating. And this is all pretty freaking passive. I mean, it doesn't take very long to set that up, to record it, to edit it, etc. It's all a pretty passive project, and they're making $5,000 to $16,000 a month doing that. Not a bad gig. All right, next channel is the Knives Project, and this is a channel that is dedicated to the art of forging knives, swords, and other such types of equipment. And this channel makes about $9,000 to $28,000 a month doing this. And that is according to vidIQ. According to view stats, they're making $12,000 to $33,000 a month. Now, their most popular video is give me 24 oil drills and I'll make the sharpest knife that will last 50 years. It got 31 million views and made $155,000. Now you might be thinking, Shane, this is not basic. Why is this in a video about basic channels? But what really makes this channel basic is the fact that he's just doing stuff that's pretty easy to him, but it's just fascinating to other people. I mean, if you're somebody who makes knives for a living, this would be relatively easy and basic for you to do, but to other people, it's fascinating. And he's making a ton of money doing it, plus he's probably selling a bunch of these knives and making a bunch of money on the back end. Now, speaking of back end, this is something I haven't really got into that much in this video. I kind of specialize in helping people make more money on the back end. Just as an example, on my channel, I make about $20 per 1,000 views from AdSense alone. That's the ads that show up on the channel. And that's what I've been showing you so far is just the ads alone. But if you monetize properly, you can make far more than that. For instance, on this channel, which is a mass market channel, I make about 20 times more than that, which is about $400 per 1,000 views. So I'm making 20 times more than just what it shows from the AdSense alone. And that's exactly what I help other people do too. On my second channel, which is more of a niche channel, I actually make about 200 times more. I make about $4,000 per 1,000 views. So it can get a heck of a lot more than that. And if you want to know how to monetize properly, that's something I'll be going over in the live workshop, which you can click down in the description in the pinned comment below and attend this week. Do not miss out on it. I'll be going over the most important things that you should do, more importantly, the things you shouldn't do, a step-by-step process to actually properly monetize your channel and grow a sustainable channel that actually makes money. Plus, I'll be giving away an AI that makes the whole process significantly easier. For instance, it helps you to pick your niche. And this is a completely free AI. And if all of that other stuff wasn't enough, at the end, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A where I answer all of your questions as long as I have to answer every single one. So if that sounds like something you wanna do, go ahead, attend the live training by clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Click the link right now. Now, an example of somebody we're gonna talk about on that live training is my brother, Zach, who started this channel right here, Zach of All Trades. He started the channel mid-2025, 29 days after his very first video blew up, 29 days after starting the channel, he had a $214 AdSense day. And his very first video now has over 800,000 views. 6 months after starting the channel, he's making $520 a day just from AdSense alone. And the whole time he was making money from affiliate marketing and other methods too. So I'll be giving an update on him during the live training as well, because he is a 50-year-old who is not tech savvy, and we were able to blow his YouTube channel up in no time. Nobody else can do that. It's only because of our system, what we've discovered. That's the only reason why we can get results like that. So definitely do not miss out on that live training. Click the link in the description and pinned comment below. Now, by the way, almost all the channels I've been showing you besides Zach, of course, get a ton of views. And that's how you know that they can make money, because you just look at their view stats and you see how many views they're getting, and it will approximate how much money they're making. Or same thing with vidIQ. However, here's an example of one of my clients, Nicole from GRC from Mere Mortals. And if you look at her view stats, she's only getting about 19,000 views a month. Now, she's doing what's known as niche content, where she's targeting a very specific niche. GRC stands for Governance, Risk, and Compliance, and it's a very specific type of cybersecurity. These types of cybersecurity jobs oftentimes pay $200,000 a year or even more. And it's relatively easy to get into you, and that's what her videos are all about, is teaching you how to get into these cybersecurity jobs. Now, when she did a testimonial for me, she said that she was making over $70,000 in a single month. And that is not that uncommon. That would mean that she's making about $3.5 thousand per 1,000 views, which is very typical. On my second channel, I make about $4,000 per 1,000 views. I even have clients that make over $10,000 per 1,000 views. So I would not be surprised if that's about how much she's making with this channel, but for sure, she is making a very, very good income with this channel. And she's pretty much oversubscribed when it comes to clients, and she barely ever even has to post. Now, Nicole is an example of one of my clients, and most people out there would have no idea she's making any money if she didn't leave a testimonial for me, so thank to Nicole for that. But there are tons of other examples of clients and tons of other examples of people that are doing this without being my clients that are crushing it. And you would never know unless you knew what to look for. And that is because they know how to properly monetize. And this is something I help people do. I help people treat YouTube like a business. Whether you're a mass market channel or a niche channel, I help people oftentimes 10x how much money they're making from the exact same amount of views. Or if they're already monetizing correctly, I help them get way more views so that they can make way more money. So if you are a business owner who wants to use YouTube as a way to get more leads, if you are a YouTuber who's getting a lot of views, but you want to make more money with those views, or if you're a YouTuber who's already crushing it, but you want to crush it even more, or if you're somebody who just wants to treat YouTube like a business and really treat this like a professional, go ahead and book a call with me down in the description in the pinned comment below, or by checking the About section on my channel. On this call with my team, you will figure out where you are right now, where you want to be, we'll make a plan to get there, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together or not. We're very selective about who we work with. We only work with about 18% of people who apply, so make sure you're one of those 4 categories and you're taking it very seriously. Also, we only work with people who want to start right now, so be careful how you answer the questions. But if that's you, go ahead and book a call, and we're excited to talk to you. And you can click right here to see an example of a client that we help grow their YouTube channel tremendously.